Have you heard of Olivia Benson? Have you heard of Mariska Hargitay? While many of you have probably heard of Olivia Benson, a lot of you have probably not heard of Mariska Hargitay. Mariska is who plays Olivia Benson in Law & Order Special Victims Unit. I have watched the show for many years and have grown to love and become very fond of Mariska and what she does in and outside of the show. I've also done thorough research on her. Today, I would like to focus on her acting career and her foundation. First, I want to talk about Mariska's career. In 1986, she started landing small roles in an episode or two of shows on television. Some of these shows are Seinfeld and Baywatch. Then, in 1999, she landed arguably the largest role in television history. She landed Olivia Benson in Law & Order Special Victims Unit. Since then, she has continued on the show for 24 seasons and over 500 episodes. In 2014, she then began as an executive producer and director as well for Law & Order Special Victims Unit. For her role on the show, she has won an Emmy, a Golden Globe, and a People's Choice Award. Law & Order Special Victims Unit is known as the longest-running primetime live-action series in television history. This would make her the longest-running female character and actress in long-time-running primetime live-action series. Her role on the show caused her to gain many fans and has gained her to get lots more fan mail. Before the show, her mail was mostly just asking for autographs. After the show first aired, it was now sexual assault survivors coming forward and sharing their stories, some for the first time ever. This made her feel a responsibility towards the survivors, and this caused her to train to become a crisis counselor. She also used her role to talk and to advocate, but she felt like she wanted to do more. Secondly, I want to talk about her foundation. This was the result of her wanting to do more for survivors. It is a non-profit foundation, and it was founded in 2004, 5 years after she landed the role in Law & Order Special Victims Unit. The foundation is called the Joyful Heart Foundation. Their mission, according to their website, is to change society's response to sexual assault, domestic violence, and child abuse. They also want to support survivors in healing and end the violence altogether. They have many initiatives. One of them is the retreats. These are to help survivors heal, and this is where they can learn to cope and talk about the trauma that they have experienced. Another initiative is the Heal the Healers. This goal is to heal the professionals that help survivors get through their trauma. Professionals that help survivors have a very difficult job, and it can often lead to secondary trauma or even post-traumatic stress disorder. So this initiative was to help the professionals with their own trauma. Another initiative is the engagement of men or boys. There are many men survivors, and this was to help push out info and support for the male survivors. Another initiative was the Rape Kit Backlog. Their goal was to help identify and raise awareness for rape kit backlogs, also to advocate for funding, and to appeal laws to keep the backlog from occurring again. They found over 225,000 rape kits across the country that had not been yet tested. Then, in 2017, Mariska produced an Emmy Award-winning film called I Am Evidence. I Am Evidence followed stories of survivors whose rape kits remained untested for years and the law enforcement officials that were trying to pursue justice. In conclusion, I hope you learned more about Mariska and her career and foundation. I also hoped you were inspired and amazed by her efforts to help survivors of sexual assault. Thank you. Do you have any questions?